I'm going to say something I've never said before. There may actually be circumstances, don't shoot me, where it's cheaper to eat out than to eat at home, cook at home.
Yes.
You excited about that, Krista?
Yes. I've been waiting to hear you say this for 25 years. That's awesome.
I excited you saying eating out. Maybe. So who's doing really well right now in the restaurant business? Do you know, there are two companies in particular that Wall Street's been really thrilled with lately. McDonald's and Chipotle.
Yeah.
Both of them have been doing really, really well. People perceive that they're getting real value for every hard-earned dollar they spend on a meal. And this year's been really, really hard for traditional supermarkets. Supermarket inflation has been much, much higher than restaurant inflation. And traditional supermarkets, mostly regional supermarket chains and Kroger, the big national chain, I mean, they've really been getting squeezed by the marketplace. They've got so many SKUs, so many different items they have in the stores and all that. And they're in a position where supermarkets, it may shock you, but they operate on very low net profits, very low for the amount of sales that go through their doors. They don't make a lot of money. And so these price increases that have come in so many categories in the supermarket, they have no choice. They either become a money-losing operation or they increase their prices. And so their prices have gone up by enormous amounts. One estimate I saw, shockingly, says that the cost of groceries over the last year have gone up 13%. 13%. Lots of factors involved in that. Drought in a lot of areas of the world where we grow food of all different kinds, and then general price inflation. The brand name product manufacturers shoving prices higher and higher, where restaurant meals have gone up in cost basically half that. So one person feeding himself or herself, maybe a couple, if you're really careful with where you go and what you spend eating out, gosh, it could be at a point that you don't have to feel guilty you're eating out.
You know what you haven't mentioned in a while? Your Bermuda Triangle of the restaurant menu.
Yes. Well, alcohol, appetizers, dessert.
Yeah.
Dessert is the most profitable thing a lot of restaurants do. The cost for them, for a lot of the desserts they sell, under a quarter, and they sell desserts depending on the price point of the restaurant. It can be more than $10 for that dessert that they've got a quarter in. Okay, you're a gourmet restaurant. Maybe you got 50 cents in that dessert. Obviously, everybody knows alcohol has a huge markup. And so the entree is the one thing at a restaurant that doesn't have huge markups typically. And think about it. Let's go to my level of restaurant, at fast food. What do I never order at a fast food restaurant?
Fries.
Fries.
That's the one thing I want to order.
Yeah, I don't eat French fries. I don't really like French fries. So I'm able to think about how much money I'm saving. So that's an ultra high profit margin item for the fast foodies. And I don't even like them. So I don't have to spend that money. But the couponing, not as frequent as it was. Where's the money saved now at mid-price, lower price, and fast food restaurants, quick serve and fast food?
I don't know.
Oh, yeah, you do.
I do?
Maybe I didn't state the question
like soft
well.
drinks and stuff? Oh, okay. Using your smartphone app, right?
Yep.
Ordering with the app, getting
apps.
your rewards. Yes.
I mean, it's unreal how much money you save when you're eating out when you use the app. Because, see, let me tell you what's in it for the restaurant. What fast food all the way to mid-price. when you use the app, they know that you are a more committed diner and you're likely to go more often, and then they're dangling the points at you and all that. And so if you use the restaurant apps, it's shocking how much you can save. And sometimes I feel like they should pay me not to come in when I'm using one of the apps. So we're just in an odd spot right now where I'm not saying go out and eat out all the time, because remember, the big difference is the food you buy at a supermarket has generally low markup. The food cost of a restaurant is only part of their cost because they have the whole operation, the labor costs, everything involved in running the restaurant. But right now, there is a compression that if you're good with how you shop for a restaurant meal, you actually could find that, particularly for an individual or two, that it's cost effective to eat out a lot of times than it is to cook at home.